This isn't quite as good as Undertime Slopper, but frankly, nothing is. But a couple people asked me, like, hey, Papa Guy, can you take a look at Logan Paul and his pig or something? And I guess this is Ethan made a video. Why not? We'll react to Ethan. Logan Paul's pet pig found, left for dead and abandoned in a field. Okay.
Talking about Logan Paul a little bit lately.
Pet fig.
He's had this huge scam revealed by CoffeeZilla and came out with potentially the worst response video of all time, which he's now deleted, by the way.
No.
But totally
I think he retracted all of the criticisms and everything. So
unrelated. The universe has sent us more messages that this man is human trash. This is completely unrelated. Here is Logan Paul with his pig Pearl.
Wait until you find out what I did to my breakfast this morning. That was pork sausage. You're going to be real mad. You're going to be real mad about that one.
Now, if you guys don't know, pigs are very intelligent, very wonderful, beautiful animals. I bought Pearl over a year ago. He said, I was told.
Yeah, this is my most impassioned topic, proper pet rehoming.
She was a mini pig. She's not. Here he is.
Yeah, dude, apparently mini pigs don't exist. I don't know if that's true or not, but I was like, I want to get a mini pig, a little teacup pig. That's what they call them. I want to get a little teacup pig and I want to drink them. Apparently they're just regular pigs that are babies, and I don't even know if teacup pigs really exist. I feel like I've been scammed, been lied to, been bamboozled. I'm frustrated, you know? So
with the pig, he's made videos with her. He's done posts with her. Like, here, look at this. Like, what the fuck happened?
Wow, that's even too big for a little teacup piggy.
Mercy super chatted $2.
Hey. Pet fig, bro. Come on. Why you gotta do me like that, dog? Not nice.
So he is very much using this pig for clout. So this is where the story becomes tragic.
I mean, maybe. What's the line between putting something on social media versus using it for clout? I mean, it's Logan Paul, so I mean, you can easily assume the worst. But just fundamentally speaking, if I got a teacup pig, I'd put it on social media because that's fucking awesome. You know? Teacups are a myth. Oh, damn. I got my mother-in-law for Christmas. Fuck. I didn't know they weren't real.
There's a animal rescue / sanctuary TikTok account called The Gentle Barn.
Wow.
And this is an animal sanctuary, a charity run by saints, essentially, that find abandoned animals, damaged animals, unwanted animals, and they bring them to their sanctuary and give them lovely, beautiful lives. So now...
Beautiful.
Let's fast forward to what The Gentle Barn posted. Now, first I'm going to read their caption, then I'm going to play you this video. They said, Pearl
thank you for doing all the work, Ethan.
was found alone in a field next to another pig who had passed away. She came to us with tattered ears.
Damn.
And
did she eat the pig? Because pigs eat anything. They're like goats, but they're pigs. No. It's sad because pigs are like dogs, even more loyal. Are they? I feel like pigs are smart, and they're really annoying, and they eat things. They steal from you and break your house.
Potentially life-threatening infections.
And frankly, bacon is overhyped. Like, let's be real. Bacon is super overhyped. Everybody's, I love bacon so It's all right. Relax. You know what I mean? Now, what's really good is sausage biscuit gravy. That is good. It is so unhealthy for you, but that is good. Oh, you know what it's like? It's like a biscuit with like sausage, and the gravy's made out of like, I think there's like cornstarch and just fucking the grease from the sausage, and they mix it around. It's so bad for you. I've only had it a couple times when I go to what's the racist place? Cracker Barrel. When I go to Cracker Barrel, I got it there. I like to call it Cracker Barrel because there's a lot of white people there. So yeah.
In her uterus that have since been healed.
Oh, sorry, I missed something of that.
Came to us with tattered ears and potentially life-threatening infections in her uterus.
Kind of like Trisha Paytas, right? That's what she said. Right.
That have since been healed. She's clearly been through so much trauma that we can't begin to imagine, but she's now safe with us at the Gentle Barn. From what we've been told, it's believed she was purchased originally from a breeder by an influencer. Ooh. People often buy mini pigs or teacup pigs for clout online, believing that they will stay small.
Well, listen, I feel like, that's not the pig's fault, but I mean, if somebody tells you that it's going to stay small, then I feel like you should believe them. Like that. I mean, I get that part. Yeah, it's a teacup. It's going to stay small, That's like when the doctor was doing a rectal exam on me. He's like, it's going to stay small. And then he got so hard. I got scared. Mine stayed small because it's not very big. But you know what I mean? Like I got, I feel like I was justifiably upset. I was lied to.
When they inevitably grow very large and have many unexpected needs, they're sadly discarded. While we don't know everything she's been through in her past, we do know her life is now
How did she discard the pig? That's what
filled with friends, nutritious food, and the highest quality of care.
Wow.
Here's the video they posted that's actually making its rounds on social media now.
Okay.
Let's take a look. We got a call about a pig abandoned in a field.
Okay.
She was found with another pig who had just passed away. She's lucky to be alive.
Okay.
We were told she belonged to a famous YouTuber and was irresponsibly rehomed. All we know for sure is she ended up abandoned and scared.
Well, that's sad because it's like a living animal. But then I don't necessarily care that much because it's a pig. I'm not trying to be rude, but I don't know. It's like, oh yeah, that's not good. You shouldn't have done that, Logan. Yeah, that's pretty. Listen, there's a difference between saying that pigs can fly versus that teacup pigs exist. Okay, shut up.
With mangled ears and a broken heart.
Maybe it just got earrings and they kind of ripped out. You don't know that.
So we brought her to our sanctuary with a promise that she will never be alone again. Welcome home, Pearl. These people are saints, by the way, and I went over to their
Why?
TikTok.
I mean, they do a nice thing, but it's I don't know. Maybe I'm just being too harsh, but it's a fucking pig. Bro, how do you not care? Because we eat those things. That's why. And like, listen, I'm not trying to be an asshole, but like you're sitting here like, oh my God, what a terrible thing to do to the pig. And then you're going to get up and you're going to go eat a fucking hamburger. You're going to eat a dead animal. Like part of me is like, how much, I mean, like, that's sad. But like abandoned in the field, they put it into the wild. It's a pig. You know what I mean? The wild pigs exist. They're dangerous motherfuckers too. I don't know. Like what? It's not right. It's shitty. But like I'm not gonna. It's not that big of a deal to me. I'm trying to be an asshole. You know what I mean? Like it's like I don't know. You're gonna go eat fucking dead animals. You're gonna go eat a pig later today, and you know what I mean? It's like come on. I feel like it's hard to be like Logan Paul. I can't believe you when you're gonna go eat it dead. You're going to go eat a dead pig, like, right now. Like, that's what's going to happen.
Page, which I do recommend everyone.
Chatted $5. Do you remember when Logan Paul tasered the corpse
No.
of a dead rat?
Did he really do that? That's terrible. Why would you do that? That's fucked up. Although it is dead. No, that's still terrible. That's like sociopath. Is that real? Logan Paul tase dead rat.
Use my bare hands.
Yeah, you're right. Here,
I'm not going to play it.
comes into my house
Oh
without
my
getting tased. Die!
Jesus Christ.
Get him!
I guess there were some rats that had... I think it looks like there's a rat trap. I'm just going to describe it to you off screen. And they died because they got in the house, and then he tased them afterward. Okay, well, interesting. An idiot. Okay. I get you, but the pigs are extremely smart and emotionally smart to dump them when they were your responsibilities. Okay, I get that, but you still eat it, right? Like, are you eating a pig or not? If you were like, hell, bro, I never eat pigs. They're so fucking intelligent. I would respect that. I mean, if he dumped it in a field to fend for itself, it's not ideal. But I don't know. It's not nice. But like, I'm not gonna. Okay, whatever.
Everyone follows, and these people are just saints, man. They just do rescue, and they're wonderful
we eat
people.
all the animals that they rescue. Like that's my thing. It's like how rescue-y can we really be?
People, honestly. And I actually went over to their website after I saw what they've been up to, and I donated $1,000.
Cool.
If you guys want to support the Gentle Barn,
Only if they're gonna give me some of the meat.
I think that's a great worthy cause. So there it is. I, of course, dedicated the donation to Logan Paul.
I'm not being hard-headed. You're just not you. Listen, listen. Let's be real here. Logan Paul's an asshole. It's easy to be against the asshole, but I'm just like, what if it was a normal person who did this? I would be like, yeah, that's shitty. But I mean, we eat those animals. Like, you know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. Like, if you're a vegan, you have every right to take a dump on me. But like right now, I feel like you don't really have the right. You're sitting there like, you're being hard-headed. What are you eating right now? I'm eating a pig saw. I'm eating fucking sausage, pork. You know, you got some of you guys like that kid that was realized that chicken nuggets and chickens are the same, like they come from the same place. Like he didn't realize that chicken nuggets were dead chickens. You know what I mean? So,
all in his memory.
People eat horse meat. It's actually very lean meat all the time. I'd try it.
Because his career is about to be. Ooh, that joke can take a lot of different directions. Let's just say his career is about to be found in a forest.
Oh, hanging by its neck
in this video right now, and I'm about to see it and go, "Oh, I think there's a bun
right
there."
What the hell was that?
In this video right now,
he edited,
and I'm about to see it and go, "Oh, I think there's a bun right there." Animal cruelty. It's like scamming. Okay, you know, people can let scamming go. He stole millions of dollars. Ooh, big deal. Or
what's the difference in a pig bred for food versus bred for being a pet? Like, there really is no difference. I mean, like, honestly, it's still a living, breathing creature that you're killing. Frankly, the food that you're eating is tortured far worse than Logan Paul. Let's be real. I mean, they're growing up in these like really tight, cramped areas. They know they're going to be killed in like a week. They know everything. We got little baby chicken boys to just dump them into like a blender. You know what I mean? That's your chicken nuggets, bro. Let's be real here. Okay? If it wasn't Logan Paul's pet, you wouldn't care.
He lost millions of dollars. Okay, but animal cruelty.
True.
Nobody, and I mean nobody's going to be tolerating that shit. And pigs are one of the smartest mammals there are. They have like full range of emotions. They're very intelligent, very sweet. They get attached to their owners.
They definitely can be very sweet. Maple sausages are very sweet. Oh, baby. Woo!
So, I mean, this is really the epitome of buying an animal for clout and abandoning it. Now, I don't know. They say he rehomed the pig irresponsibly. I don't know.
Oh, well, if he rehomed it and just did a bad job, then why are people shitting on him?
I think they're guessing because all they did is found the pigs in a field. So I don't know what's the story here. If he rehomed it and then the people he rehomed it to abandoned them. But in truth, he's the guy who bought these. And I don't care what the rehome did. This is his responsibility to make sure.
Well, that's just, see, this is what I'm talking about. This doesn't make sense.
Sure, these pigs are safe.
Listen.
He's the guy who bought these. And then the people he rehomed it to abandoned them. But in truth, he's the guy who bought these. And I don't.
Here's my thing. If you rehomed the pig, it's not your responsibility anymore, brother. Imagine you were a person, you had like a dog, and you got like you had a baby, and your dog's a little mean, so you're like, I got to get rid of the dog. And you go around, you find somebody like, yeah, I'll take the dog. They seem like a reasonable people. And then a week later, you see the dog on the streets. Hey, it's not my fault. That's not my fault. I rehomed the dog. It's the rehomers. That's who it is.
Care what the rehome did. This is his responsibility to make sure these pigs are safe and that they went to a good home, right? And
sure.
You know, I own animals. I have 2 dogs, and I love them more than life itself. And if God forbid anything ever came up where I had to rehome them, I'd be goddamn sure that was going to a home where they would be cherished and loved every day. But after I saw this story, I started adding things up in my mind, and I says,
"Hi everyone."
Logan Paul has a history of abusing and mistreating his pets.
Does he?
Okay.
That's terrible.
And then it started to get really weird and creepy. Yeah, by the way, here's the vlog.
You guys are saying that Sid Dwyer has a video about this? Where? What are you talking about? What there's no video here. There's just, this is it. You know, unless he has a different channel. He's got Kathy Griffin, these people. There's no Logan Paul anywhere here. There's a Moist Critical video here about how he's a misinformation. I'm actually a little curious about that. A little curious.
Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel. If you're
He's gay. Fuck, I don't want to watch it. I'm just kidding. Just shaking a joke. Let's keep out.
Him adopting the pig with his girlfriend. He got 6 million views out of that. So you know what? Bada bing, bada boom. That paid for the pig, right?
True.
So you know, you get the clout, you leave the pig, and apparently,
well, again, it seems like he thought, it seems like he thought that the pig was going to stay small, and then it didn't, you know? So he's just kind of a silly goose. I thought so, too. I feel lied to.
When he broke up with his girlfriend, he also broke up with the pig and just discarded it.
Maybe he's trying to suggest that his girlfriend was a pig.
Like a old vlog. So first I went back, and there's a few actually known instances I remember at the time being like, this behavior is like antisocial and weird. It's not normal to be...
Just like Luke Skywalker. He used to shoot womp rats. That's fucking insane. That guy, if there was good mental health services on Tatooine, he would have been in a fucking facility.
Treating animals like this. Here is Logan Paul in the backyard. He has koi fish, and he really starts handling them like inanimate objects. I know they're just fish, but still, there's a creepy lack of humanity here. Take a look.
Let's see what he does.
He's still breathing.
Yo, I feel like putting him on land is not.
What do I do?
No.
CPR?
No, dude, I think.
No.
Putting him on land is worse. Put him back in the
idiot.
water.
Okay, you gotta get oxygen circulating through his lungs. I'm not a doctor, but I do know the
He's acting like a 4-year-old. What a fucking idiot.
more oxygen that's in your lungs.
What kind of sick dude? You're manhandling a fish and running it through the water. You're covering his gills, by the way, with your hand. I mean, what do you?
Yeah, it's obviously like irresponsible, weird behavior, and a lot of it seems to be for like attention. But
I mean, I don't know. This comfort around. Am I alone? I mean, I find this really unsettling the way he's handling
Hi,
this.
everyone.
The more better you're able to live.
Chatted
Be free.
$2. Sent the video people are talking about in
Maybe.
Discord.
we'll see. I don't know if I care that much about this topic.
So look, I'm not a fish doctor.
I'm sorry, but that's just like, I don't know, right? Maybe I'm being sensitive and maybe not. But so in the same video, you go forward, and this is the video where he tasered
Yo,
the corpse of a dead rat. And
Yeah, he
again,
does.
this is really weird shit, you guys.
It's apparently the rat was dead, right? The rat died to like poison or something. And he tased it. It's weird. It speaks, I guess, more to like he might be a little off. I think he needs to see a therapist more than it says about the rat. You know, it's a fucking the rat. You know, I don't care that much. You know. Now, if it was a mouse,
Take a look.
Go get him, Lydia.
that was the weirdest part about this.
Take a look.
Go get him, Lydia.
That was the weirdest part of the video to me. No, like he's just like waits for like 3 seconds and then he reacts like as if
Shit, you guys.
he's about to put a performance on.
Take a look.
Go get him, Lydia.
Weird.
Oh wait, are we using weapons for this?
I'm not gonna use my bare hands.
Yeah, you're right. Here, no rat comes
Oh, is it not dead?
into my house without getting
So,
tased.
so he pulls out a taser.
We'll get him.
And he,
Maybe he's just trying to give the rat CPR. You know, it's like clear. Psh, that's not CPR, but you know what I mean. Like the paddles, clear, boom, and then the rat comes to life. If anything, Logan is clearly trying to save these poor animals that have no benefit to me. Well, they did give us the bubonic plague, so that is a benefit to society.
he shot the corpse of a dead mouse with a taser. Again,
It's clearly a rat. Ethan, come on,
weird lack
rat's off to you.
of respect for the sanctity of life. Again, maybe I'm overacting, but I feel like
I think you're overacting a little bit. I think most people are. I mean, if it wasn't Logan Paul's dead animals, nobody would give a fuck at all. Okay, my neighbor beats his dog all the time. I just laugh. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. It doesn't happen. I hope it doesn't happen. That would be terrible. No, but I'm sorry. Well, the rats gave the fleas transportation to spread bubonic plague. You know, if it was somebody else, we wouldn't really care that much. You know.
in the totality of everything I'm going to show you guys. So you
Ready.
guys remember his bird, right? Maverick, the bird.
No, I don't.
His whole brand, his whole identity is built off this parrot he had. So listen to this.
Damn, it was eaten by his dog. Damn, that's sad.
And I didn't even know this happened. Logan Paul posted an emotional tribute to his parrot Maverick, who died when it was eaten by his dog.
Wow, incredible.
He was eaten by a mastiff. So okay, his parrot, which he loved greatly.
Isn't that so sad? Like in the when you ever watch those animal videos where like it's like 10 lions surrounding like a small gazelle, and you're like, no, please stop them. But like that's nature, unfortunately. You know, it's sad. Nature sucks.
Was eaten by his dog. Now, again, as a pet owner, this is like an insanely reckless to leave a beloved pet in a place where there can be harm. But that's not where it ends. So you go again to another thing, and then you realize his dog was eaten by coyotes. Like,
I'm sorry. That's not funny, but why is this happening to you, Logan? What are you doing? Did he get a pet coyote?
how many of his pets are dying?
I bet that coyote got eaten by a lion.
What is going on here? You know what I mean? I'm getting...
Bro, nature is unfair. And the most fucked up part is when you look at plants. Because like plants, like they'll put their roots into like other plants and they'll slowly like suck the water and all the resources that they have from the other like fucking trees or whatever. That shit's fucking slow death.
And again, you know, just my opinion, I'm getting serial killer torture of animal vibes.
I think that's a little much. at worst, I would say I'm getting like Logan Paul just doesn't care vibes, not like serial killer torture animals. I mean, Jesus Christ.
Okay, it's not good. Logan Paul's dog Kong, the Savage, passed away after being eaten by wild coyotes, and of course,
After being eaten by them, or while he was getting eaten, because that would be terrible if he was still alive, like through the entire process of getting eaten.
she clouded up on that one as well. Oh, this one, he did a whole tribute. 19 million sold. Dude, that dog paid for itself in gold.
I mean, like, listen. It's possible that Logan wanted his dogs to die. I don't think so. It seems like he maybe is irresponsible, and then afterwards he would make like a hashtag emotional video, which is like weird to do that. But I don't think that I want to stay away from this subtextual argument that there is an intentional, like he's intentionally killing his animals so that he could do that. You know what I mean? I think that's a little crazy.
You know what I mean? He could buy and kill like a whole freaking score of pets with 19 million views. Here's the thing.
Let's see it.
He lives near me in LA. People know in LA, especially pet owners of small dogs, which Kong was, there are so many coyotes. And I know the area his house lived in.
Are there? Is there a fucking coyote problem in LA? Well, then I feel like a little less like if there's just a bunch of coyotes, maybe it was a mistake, you know?
It is just overrun with coyotes. Once the sun goes down, the coyotes come out, and you
Damn.
cannot leave a small pet unattended.
Why would you live there? That's terrible. If you don't have to.
It's just a known fact. So here's what happened. He wrote, despite his savagery, he didn't stand a chance. According to Paul's security camera footage, a pair of wild coyotes appeared in Paul's front yard, causing Kong to start barking. The coyotes jumped the fence to the house, and that was the last time Kong was seen alive. Now, I have coyotes in
Wait,
my...
did he say it was a mastiff? Apparently it's a Pomeranian. I don't really know dogs, but mastiffs are big. Oh, this is... Wait, is this Kong? This is replacing Kong. Mean words. This is Kong. Of course Kong got eaten by fucking coyotes. Oh my God. Jesus Christ.
my neighborhood, and whenever I let my dogs out, I go out with them because I know there's coyotes.
Dude, I wouldn't be. I say, you fucking good luck. You gotta take a piss. Do it. Go and do it yourself. I ain't going around with those fucking coyotes.
In this neighborhood, and I care about my dogs. I do not want to risk at all them being harmed by coyotes, because I would not be able to live with myself if one of my beloved pets was eaten by a coyote, especially due to my negligence.
Yeah.
So my question is, how many pets is this guy either allowing to be killed, negligently letting be killed? The callousness is just nuts. When you add all this up with all the scamming and stuff too, you really get the picture of like a really dangerous psychopath.
Yeah, no, not really. Let's chill a little bit. Not a dangerous psychopath. What we have here is a case of an undefendable character that people could say whatever they want, right? Like, people will shit and come when I'm like, it's not good, but it's not like, if this was my neighbor next door that would like accidentally had their dog eat their bird and a coyote eat their dog, you know, and they got a pig and then they gave it away and it got hurt because the other person they gave it to handled it poorly, I'd be like, that's Bob. I don't know my neighbors' names. It's Logan Paul, so now it's kind of like an excuse to go boom, like fucking Logan Paul is the new Satan. But Logan Paul is not good. Stop watching him. That's pretty much where we're at. He's not a very good animal owner, I guess. That's it. It's not that big of a deal, frankly. It's not a good thing, but you know, I don't know, bro. Energy's a little sensationalized.
And I hate to say that, but I'm just not even sure how else to interpret this. There's one thing that I remembered.
Yeah, immature. He's not a psychopath. He's just immature.
And this really stood out to me as kind of creepy. Listen to what Logan says in his response to CoffeeZilla. Here, take a listen.
Honestly,
I'm gonna kill you, CoffeeZilla, just like I intentionally killed all my animals. And then I'm gonna put him. That's what he says here. That's how you know he's a bad guy, because he did it on purpose.
it sucks that after years of personal reform, going through trials and tribulations, and busting my ass to evolve into a person that I can say I'm actually proud of, you led the charge to drive and monetize a narrative telling millions of people that I'm a fraud or I tried to scam my audience. That is patently false.
What's weird about this is how he commodifies his reform, and then he goes, I built this, right? It's not like a real change. It's almost like it's something that he has, that he
guess. I don't know. I mean, like, people go through changes all the time. If you want to think he hasn't really changed. Logan Paul is an entitled little dickhead. That's really what it comes down to. Any reform that he makes is probably better than he used to be, but he's never going to be like a good person. He's going to be like the mayor from The Grinch. That he's just always an asshole. Like, you know what I mean? He's always going to be kind of an asshole. There's nothing like telling about that. That's just like, oh, Logan's. We knew this. Stop buying from Logan Paul. Stop watching his podcast. What do you want me to tell you? You know. And if you're going to continue to engage with Logan Paul after this, that's your fault. If you get scammed, okay, you're an idiot. Stop following this guy.
Bill, it just doesn't seem genuine. It just seems so off, and he clearly hasn't changed. And then to blame CoffeeZilla solely for the reason why now people don't like him, I don't know. The whole thing is just rubbing me wrong. And I feel like the House of Cards is all tumbling down. That this very carefully...
Just like Kevin Spacey, who interacted with young men, in quotes, House of Cards.
Crafted mirage that he's personally reformed is coming down all at once. Literally a House of Cards.
House of Cards, baby.
So in the end, what do we make of all this?
Just a silly YouTube video. That doesn't really matter that much.
I don't know, man. It's a dangerous picture of a man.
Whoa. Papa talks about how a man should defend and care for those who may not have power. How come that doesn't apply to animals? A pet is like a child that deserves care. No, it's not. First of all, a pet is not like a child, okay? People are not fucking pets. They're human beings. Like, I can just make the instant distinction of, like, my wife is more valuable than a fucking crocodile or a pet. All right? So shut the fuck up. That's number one. Number two, what's the story here? He gave his pet away, and the person who he gave it to abandoned the pet. He accidentally let his dog eat his bird. It was like a little fucking fluffy piece of shit. He accidentally, apparently in a high coyote area, he let his dog out and it got eaten. It's not that big of a deal. Like, it's not good, but like, it's not like Logan is taking a shotgun to the fucking brains of these animals. You know, he bought a pig. He thought it would stay small. It didn't, so he gave it away. Then it got fucking abandoned. His dog ate his bird. Then his bird, you know, was reborn as a coyote and ate the dog. It's not the fucking same thing. If I had a pet, I would obviously treat it well. But like, you're acting like, oh, how does Papa got? How does Papa got what, dude? How do you do this? What are you talking about, bro? What are you talking about? Like, it's not like I'm going to go out and start beating my fucking pet with a bat. We're just having a very sensationalized conversation here about a pig that you eat. We eat pigs. You know what? If you eat dogs, too, I don't give a fuck. We should eat dogs. Why? There's so many dogs. There's so many dogs. We have so many dogs. There's so many dogs. There's so many dogs. Eat a dog. Why? Why is that an L take? They kill dogs in these shelters anyway. They either don't take new dogs in because they get overcrowded, or they just start killing off dogs and they get new dogs. Let's start eating dogs. Maybe we can feed the homeless. Say that's an L take. I don't know. That might actually help those homeless people. Kill dogs and feed the homeless. That's my take. You could be as sad as possible. I don't know what to tell you. It's not an L take. You just don't like. What is it? What is it that it is? What's the problem that I had here? What's the issue that you're having? What's the issue that you're having here? This isn't devil's advocate. This is your sensationalized content, Brent. Bro, all I'm saying is that, like, we're trying to call this guy a fucking sociopath. Pigs are smarter than dogs. So then why do we eat pigs? You eat pigs all the time. What are you talking about? Other cultures eat dogs. They eat dogs in other countries. Why is it such a big deal? You have, like, this attachment with, like, just the breed dog. But it's because you don't go to the animal shelters and see them get fucking put down every day. I don't know what you want me to tell you. I mean, here's what you're sitting here talking about how, oh man, you shouldn't eat dogs. And then you know what? The zombie apocalypse is going to happen. And you're going to start seeing packs of fucking wild dogs around your town. You don't think so. And they're going to start eating you. And you're like, God damn, I wish we listened to Papa Got and fed to the fucking homeless. It's a pet. What's a pet? Every dog is not a pet. That's why they sit in shelters. Nobody wants them. They're going around fucking each other, making more dogs nobody wants. So then we end up killing them. Or they run the streets and then they literal dog packs that will go and eat your dog if we let all the dogs in the streets. It's not clear that I don't care for animals. I have had animals before. I've loved my own dogs. We're talking about a guy who got rid of a pig because it didn't stay big, didn't stay small, and then somebody else fucking abandoned the pig. We're talking about an idiot who left his little tiny dog, somehow jumped up and ate a fucking parrot or whatever bird that is, and then accidentally got eaten by coyotes. We're not talking about Logan Paul taking a shotgun to the fucking to the face of these fucking animals. If he was doing that, I would be all over it. I'd be like, yeah, this is terrible. He's irresponsible. At worst. I don't know what you want me to tell you. This isn't like a spicy take. This is a very normal take. I understand that Pearl's a pet pig. What did he do wrong to Pearl? He gave the pet away. People give pets away all the time. What are you talking about? He gave the pet away and someone else abandoned it. What are we talking about? What is so bad about that? And it's like... yeah, animals deserve equal rights. I'm vegan from this day on. It's not even a bad take, Lauren. All right? You stink. Okay? At this point, I'm just having fun arguing with you guys. But it's not that big of a deal. It's the owner's responsibility to research prior to owning a pig. Okay. Listen, if I thought teacup pigs were real too until somebody told me that there weren't. So I was in the same boat where I wanted a little teacup piggy, and I almost bought one. But then I was like looking into it, and yeah, I did find out that they don't exist. Maybe he should have done that. But it's okay. It's legal and perfectly fine to give away an animal. It's okay to give away an animal. You're allowed to give away animals. That's it. That's what this comes down to. And frankly, we should eat dogs. Give me one reason why we should not eat dogs. Give me one reason why we shouldn't take the overburdened homeless dog shelter and turn that into food for the homeless. Give me one reason why we shouldn't do that. In society, we have domesticated animals and we have animals we eat. You're part of that society, right? Animals we eat are domesticated to some capacity. We just basically raise them to eat them. What does it matter? It's all a social construct. There are countries that fucking love cows. My mother-in-law's fucking husband refuses to eat cows because he's from like India or some shit. But they probably eat fucking dogs, and who cares? It's a social construct. It's food. Yeah, turn me into food. I'm a human being. That obviously doesn't fit in the idea here. The only reason we don't eat dogs is because it's cultural. There's countries that eat cats, that eat dogs. There are countries that won't eat pigs. There's countries that won't eat cows. I don't know what to tell you. It's just a different country. All right, you're being xenophobic by criticizing me for saying we should let the homeless people eat dogs. You're being xenophobic. You're racist. You're a racist person. Why not eat orphan children? Now you're telling us that children are the same thing as dogs. It's a kid, it's a child, it's a baby, it's a human being. What are you talking about? People mostly care about dogs more than homeless people. Yes, exactly. People have more empathy for a pet living on the street than a human being. That is a fact. That is a fact. You'll scroll through TikTok and pass a homeless person, but the second you see a sad dog on the street, you don't give a fuck. Dogs are incredibly smart and useful. They help police and firefighters. Then we can just not eat those dogs. Boom. I didn't say eat all dogs. I said we can eat the dogs that are in homeless shelters. It's a sad thought. But why? But they kill them already. They already kill the dogs. They kill these. Do you understand that when the shelters get too full, they kill the dogs? So just instead of just killing it and throwing it in a mass grave, let the homeless guy eat it. That's it. That's what it comes down to. That's what it comes down to. That's what we're saying, bro. At the end of the day, I don't care. And you don't care that much either. This is such a bad take. No, it's not, Lauren. It's not even a big deal. None of this is a big deal. Nobody actually, it literally doesn't matter. You guys are upset, but it doesn't really, it's a fucking, doesn't matter. This topic it doesn't even matter. It's a classist to think you shouldn't eat dogs because you're just too rich. What if I went out and I made a dog burger and I gave it to a homeless person, would you take that from the homeless person? Huh? Would you go up to a homeless person and take away the dog burger that I gave them? That's the first bit of protein they had to eat all week. Are you gonna take that? You're gonna take it away from the guy? You would take that dog burger away from that poor homeless man? Dog burger? That's terrible. That's terrible. Why wouldn't you let him eat it? You give him real food. Dogs are real food. If you would give him real food, then go do it. Go do it. Go do it. Go do that. You're only gonna do it if I kill a dog and make him a dog burger, but you're not gonna do it outside of that. See how your brain's working? Go do it. Go feed dog. Go help homeless people. You're gonna give him a Whopper instead? Then go get Whoppers and start feeding them to homeless people. All right. Anytime a homeless guy walks up to me, I give him money or I give him a dog burger. Call him a hot dog. Oh my God. Give him the dog, or I'll just buy him something from like 7-Eleven. You know what I mean? Who cares? All right. You want the dog burger? Dude, okay, there we go. Do you think homeless people eat dogs? Yes, I would. Who cares? It's just a dog. It's just, if we lived in like China or something, it would be just like, it would be a normal day. As long as we don't boil the dogs alive, we're fine. Yeah, I give homeless people doggy bags when I walk around outside. Give them a little doggy bag. Okay, you've had homeless people reject pork. Maybe they have GERD. There you go. As if shelters would donate the meat to homeless, they'd sell it for profit so they can expand for more dog meat storage. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe they would. Maybe they would.
And who has not changed, in my opinion, and possibly is even worse. I mean, I don't know, man. Someone who...
Yeah, let's talk about boiling lobsters alive. The other day, I went to a seafood place, and I asked for a lobster. And usually they just give you the tail. They gave me the whole thing with its eyes. I felt terrible as I was crushing it and eating it. I was like, I'm eating an actual thing. But then again, lobsters are insects. But it's still fucked up. It's fucked up.
Treats animals like this is like the first sign of like a really bad person. You know, they say that something in common with serial killers is cruelty to animals. Now, I'm not
Luke Skywalker
saying Logan Paul's a serial killer, but
you kind of are. But okay, Luke Skywalker.
I do think that this wanton disregard for animal welfare does mean something about his character. Like, it's just not normal. So I don't know. I found the whole pig thing pretty disturbing, but I'm glad I was able to discover the Gentle Barn, who really are just saints. I mean, these people are great. So I'm going to put the link to their TikTok.
No, I didn't eat the eyes. It's gross.
In the description. I encourage you guys to all go check them out, follow them, and donate if you have some money sitting around that you think would be good.
Donate to something that helps people instead. I mean, listen, not for nothing, but I mean, if we have horrible homeless rates, instead of donating to an animal shelter, donate to a human shelter. I mean, like, really think about it. This is what I'm talking about. People will donate to, and like, you could be like, well, I donate to both. Maybe, but like, you should donate all of it to not animals because they're animals. They're not human beings. I'm just saying, you know, you do what you want with your money. All I'm saying is that people have a higher priority of life on animals sometimes than literal, like, people on the streets. And you'll be like, well, the dog is innocent, but that person, they belong on the streets. Clearly they did something wrong. Yeah, they got a fucking mental disorder and a drug problem. So they you know what I mean? Like, that's your mental process. It's the truth. Okay? You guys exposed yourselves today as hating people and being racist and xenophobic to other countries that eat dogs. Do better, Papaga chat. Do better.
To them. How did Logan Paul expect to do a crypto zoo token when all of his animals are dying? You know what I mean? Like,
eat them.
It's not enough to kill real animals. You got to go and kill the digital animals too, man.
Eat them. I kill digital animals all the time. Play World of Warcraft. I don't give a fuck.
Come on, bro.
There you go,
guys. Welcome.
That's my take, and I agree with all of what I said. No, you can't donate to animals. Donate to homeless people first, bitch.
Peggy 9 billion super chatted $1.99. Papa look at Discord dog burgers.
Oh, very nice. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this beautiful, look at the beautiful thing that we have in the Discord. Dog Burger Discord. By the way, yeah, there's no coyote problem in California. There's a Papa Gut problem. I'm stealing all your dogs and I'm giving them to homeless people. I'm like fucking Santa Claus. Except it's like dog claws. Santa Claus. Rah, getting your dogs. I don't give a fuck. I'm stealing your dogs and I'm feeding them to me. I'm homeless people is what I meant to say.
I want Papa Gut to pee on my face, but just as a friend. There's nothing weird about that. I want him to pee on my face.